to Sonia Podcast. So, this story, what I'm about to tell you, I found to be amazing because it involved anything good that a child does. I found it's an 8-year-old boy who snuck his handwritten book onto a library shelf, and now it has 56 people on a waiting list waiting for it. So his name is Dillion Hell Biggs. So it says, writing a book is no easy task, even for an adult professional writer. Many would-be authors dream of a day when their work can be found on library shelves, unsure if it will ever come. But for 8-year-old Dillion Hell Big, that day has already arrived in the conventional fashion, thanks to his own determination to make it happen. Dillion wrote his 81-page graphic novel, The Adventure of Dillion Hell Biggs Crimson, written by Dillion himself in a hardcover journal with color pencils over the course of a few days. He even put a label on the back of the book that reads, Made in Idaho 6, and put an illustration spine label on it as well. Then, without telling anyone, he brought it to his local library in Boise, Idaho, and slipped it in among the books in the children's section. The library first Facebook page shared that it has officially added the book to the collection at the branch, writing, Imagine I was surprised yesterday when Dillion's mother called to tell us that her son has authored an entire book sheltered at the Lake Hazel branch, that announced to his family later that he has written a book and that it could be checked out at the library. The library also announced that Dillion's book has won the first ever Houdini Award for the Best Young Novelist, an award created in his honor. It said, just added to the collection at the Lake Hazel branch, The Adventure of Dillion Crimson by local author Dillion himself. Imagine I was surprised yesterday when Dillion's mother called to tell us that her son had authored an entire book sheltered at the Lake Hazel branch, and announced to his family today that he has written a book and it could be checked out at the library. Dillion's book is an impressive 88-page, complete with full-color illustration and even a library spine label, which came in handy when we located for his mother to come check out. It had already earned the 2021 Houdini Award for the Best Young Novelist, and Dillion has gracefully donated his first edition copy for us to originally catalog and add it to our collection for checkout once his mom returns it. Dillion told local news station KTVP that the book features him, his mother Santa, a bomb, a portal, and a giant carnivorous turkey because of course. He said, I've been wanting to put a book in the library since I was 5. Nearly half his life. In other words, Dillion said there was a lot of librarians he had to sneak past with his book to put it on the shelf, but he did it. I always be sneaky like how I get chocolate, he explained. Classic. The adults on every front handle this creativity and determination the best possible way. His mother called the library to let them know the book was there so it wouldn't get lost or taken. And rather than just returning the book, the librarian actually put it into circulation. His parents were worried we would find his book and we could get rid of it. Lake Hazel Branch Library Manager Alex Hartman told KTVB, which was an unfound fear, because if there was ever a place a book would be safe, it would be here. The librarian loved Dillion's book. It deserves a spot on our library shelf, said Hartman. It's a good story. I'm going to let y'all hear what the young man has to say.
People's self-published book, the internet is riddled with them. But for many authors, the true testament to literary success is seeing your book in a library. It's a process for many that could take years to achieve. Not for one Boise kid who put the prosperity of his prose in his own hands and then, literally, he put it on the shelf himself.
Ada Lake Hazel, this is Tara. How can I help you?
The Lake Hazel branch of the Ada County Library
What's the name of it?
is a bastion for books.
I think it's between 40 and 50,000 books at this location. We have books for adults, books for children, books for kids that are learning to read, picture books, so yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Which is why 8-year-olds like Dylan Helbig, this is your library,
Yes.
feel right at home.
Well, not like my library, but I don't own it.
Except Dylan does possess a capacity for creativity.
And then this is the part where Santa comes.
Dylan
I like the pictures.
likes to write his own books. One day, in winter,
Yeah.
it was Christmas.
So he has been writing books since he was about 5 years old.
His latest,
It's The Adventures of Dylan Helbig's Christmas.
he finished last month. That's you.
Yeah. By Dylan Helbig himself.
Taking an empty journal, a gift from his grandma,
And me unwrapping a Nerf gun.
and filling it in just 2 days.
Even though it has 81 pages.
So, you're in the book.
Yes, I am in the book.
Who else is in the book?
My mom,
Who else?
Santa,
Who else?
a giant turkey.
Okay, so what does Dylan do in the book?
So first he decorates the tree.
And the star has a bomb.
No, I think someone overnight put a bomb in there and it just exploded.
And
I get sucked into the portal and I go into the very first Thanksgiving.
the giant turkey.
Everything about it was a bit crazy.
Got it.
I know some of the words.
Writing a book
Yeah, because some of the words are my sight words.
wasn't what impressed his mom the most.
So this one I just figured was like any other one that he has written.
It was what Dylan did with his book that caught her by surprise.
I didn't know this was his ultimate plan.
His plan, he put in play days later.
I've been wanting to put a book in a library since I was 5.
But that takes editors and publishers and distributors, doesn't it?
You know, you can't just put your book on the shelf.
Or can you? Well, Dylan did.
There was a lot of librarians that I had to get past, so do you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I covered this part and covered the back with my body and just snuck it in like this. I came in running, and then I started to walk. And then I came in this aisle. This aisle. And then I put my book right here.
Complete with stickers on the spine, so it would look like it belonged.
And the next time I came back, it was gone.
That night at home, he told his mom.
I thought that we had lost it, you know, and I figured somebody would probably find it and put it in Lost and Found.
I think my mom called the library.
His parents were worried that we would find his book and we would get rid of it, which was an unfounded fear.
Because if there's ever a place a book would be safe, it would be here.
True.
Well, they found it.
I think it was in our stories section.
And the librarians
Every page is illustrated.
loved it.
Yeah, and it's a good story.
And they wanted it.
Dylan's book definitely fit all of the criteria that we would look for to include a book in our collection.
So with permission, they processed it, put on the proper stickers, and now, The Adventures of Dylan Helbig's Christmas
By Dylan himself.
is a full-fledged library book.
Now it's in the system. Anybody with a library card can check out the book. You may have to wait a few weeks at this point.
There's actually a waiting list. People want to check it out. So there's like 4 people in line. And it's just like mind-blowing.
Chapter 4.
Not bad for an 8-year-old who's been waiting to get a book in the library since he was 5.
And now I did it.
Yeah, it's not the normal process for including a book into a library collection, but in this...
So y'all heard, that is amazing little boy. So beautiful, smart, did a book, snuck it in the library, and now is actually being in the library where you can find it and read it. Calls Dylan Helbig Christmas. And I'd like to thank you for listening to Sonya Podcast. Please get a 5-star review on Speaker, Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Please share. Comment here at sv766752@gmail.com. You can also go to my website, http://wordpress.com. Follow my son Sounds on Instagram. We have an album out on Spotify and Apple. Follow TJBUCALIN. She have a book called Black Girl in Orange. And follow King's Flex. He have an album out on SoundCloud. Female Reform. Have a blessed night.